Hey everyone, and welcome back to Whispered Series. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into some chilling tales of terror, specifically the kind that unfolds on lonely roads under a relentless downpour. Rainy nights have a way of amplifying fear, blurring the lines between reality and imagination. So, grab your cozy blankets, dim the lights, and get ready for 3 true stories of horror experienced by people behind the wheel on stormy nights. Story 1. The Hitchhiker with Empty Eyes. Emily was driving home late from a work trip, the rain drumming a furious rhythm on her windshield. The deserted highway stretched before her, illuminated only by her headlights and the occasional flash of lightning. As she rounded a bend, a figure emerged from the shadows, waving frantically. Hesitantly, Emily pulled over. The hitchhiker was a young man, soaked to the bone, with a haunted look in his eyes. He claimed his car had broken down miles back, and Emily, ever the compassionate soul, agreed to give him a ride. The silence in the car was thick, broken only by the incessant rain and the man's shallow breaths. He kept his gaze fixed on the road ahead, never meeting Emily's eyes. Then, something shifted. Emily swore she saw a flicker of something inhuman in his eyes, a chilling emptiness that sent shivers down her spine. He began muttering in a low, raspy voice about things that made no sense, his words tinged with a darkness that sent chills down her spine. Panic rising, Emily tried to pull over, but the car wouldn't respond. The man turned to her, a sinister smile playing on his lips. Suddenly, a blinding flash of lightning illuminated the road ahead, revealing a sharp drop-off hidden by the rain. Emily screamed, wrenching the wheel, and the car swerved violently. When she opened her eyes, the hitchhiker was gone, and the car was safely back on the road. The rain had stopped, and the moon peeked through the clouds, casting an eerie glow. Was it all a hallucination? Emily never forgot the encounter, the terror of that empty gaze a constant reminder of the night she almost became another victim of the rain-soaked roads. Story 2. The Abandoned Diner and the Vanishing Waitress. Mark was on a long-distance road trip, the late-night hours punctuated only by the hum of his engine and the rhythmic patter of rain. He spotted a flickering neon sign in the distance, promising hot coffee and a warm meal. Relief washed over him as he pulled into the deserted parking lot of a seemingly abandoned diner. The diner's interior was dimly lit, dusty, and strangely silent. A young woman with tired eyes emerged from the back, her smile strained. Mark ordered coffee and a burger, the silence increasing his unease. As he ate, he noticed strange things: cobwebs draping the menus, empty chairs overturned, and a chilling draft despite the closed doors. Then, the young woman reappeared, her smile wider this time, but somehow vacant. "You shouldn't be here," she whispered, her voice raspy. Before Mark could react, she vanished into the back room. Panic seized him. He bolted to the door, only to find it locked. He pounded, screaming for help, but his cries were muffled by the rain lashing against the windows. Suddenly, the lights flickered and died, plunging the diner into darkness. Terror choked Mark as he heard footsteps approaching. He stumbled back, knocking over a table, the sound echoing in the eerie silence. Then, silence again. Gathering his courage, Mark fumbled for his phone, its weak flashlight barely illuminating the dusty interior. He found the back door ajar and fled into the storm, never looking back. The diner was gone the next morning, vanished without a trace. Mark searched for any mention of it online, but found nothing. The haunting memory of the abandoned diner and the unsettling encounter with the waitress remained, a chilling reminder of the hidden secrets that lurk along lonely roads on rainy nights. Story 3. The Spectral Trucker and the Unexplained Detour. Sarah was driving home from a college visit, the rain blurring the landscape into a watery canvas. As she navigated a winding mountain road, a large semi-truck appeared in her rearview mirror, its headlights like angry eyes cutting through the fog. The truck tailgated her relentlessly, despite the treacherous conditions. Suddenly, The truck driver switched on his high beams, blinding Sarah momentarily. When she regained her vision, the road ahead had inexplicably changed. Lush greenery replaced the rocky cliffs, and a quaint village materialized where there had been only dense forest. Confused, Sarah followed the unfamiliar road. The truck seemingly vanished.